the Nelson Mulder Principal Dental Officer said this is the country's greatest and most insidious health issue, and that is sugar. Calvin Davis, what do you see up in Te Tokoro?
Well, look, this is what I want to say, is that there's something wrong in New Zealand when 1.5 litres of Coke is cheaper than 1 litre of milk. And 1.5 litres of Coke has got 39 teaspoons of sugar in it. So there's a real issue there. Sugar is a real bad problem.
Look at this stuff. Look at this stuff, Alice. This is what we're feeding our whānau. You know, spaghetti and tomato sauce, packed in sugar. Red Bulls. You've even got this raspberry dream stuff. What can we do more? What can your government do more to protect the kids?
Well, people can choose whether to take it or not.
So
right?
It's about choice.
It is about personal responsibility, and it's about... And if we
Listen, that's very act-sounding.
It's not
That's
act-sounding at
very
all.
act-sounding.
It's not act-sounding at all. What this government is doing is putting healthy families first. There's a program where we're going to deal with sugar, fat, cigarettes and alcohol. It's not just a silver bullet that's going to cure this.
Okay, then.
It's a holistic
If
thing.
you're seriously concerned, what about a sugar tax?
A sugar tax is just another layer of tax that these guys want to put on all of us across the society. It's another, you know, capital gains tax, water tax, road tax, irrigation tax. This is what these guys are proposing, and now we're going to get a sugar tax. For goodness sake, let people get on and create their own business.
Marama Davison, what would you say to that?
Yeah, no, tell the kids who are being bombarded by marketing, the Nakona dairies, who are getting marketed to death with sugar drinks. We would look at taxing sugar drinks as part of our diabetes action plan, but actually National in the first place are denying the child obesity rate, just like they denied climate change and childhood poverty. So what the Green Party will do is be serious about children's health. In our lower decile schools, we will put a nurse for every 400 students, and we will provide a lunch fund for healthy lunches.
Peter Dunn, what do you think about this? As the person who often holds the sway of power, who do you like the sound of more? Alistair Scott or Marama Davidson there, or Calvin?
I'm not in favour of a sugar tax because I think that there's no compelling evidence that these things actually have any positive impact. These so-called hypothecated taxes raise revenue, but they don't...
20% tax, $40 million a year, you put that money into the poorest of the poor.
Yeah, but you don't necessarily alter the behaviour that you're taxing. I think what you've got to focus on...
Isn't price the best regulator for behaviour change?
No, that's the point I'm making, not necessarily. I think you've got to focus on a wider strategy, which is about education. So that includes exercise, that includes healthy eating programs, that also includes talking to manufacturers about the sugar content of their products and getting agreement
voluntarily
with them.
Or compulsorily? Mandatory?
Well, you start with voluntary
All right,
discussion.
let's go to Damien.
And you work from there.
Damien.
Yeah, well, I was just looking around now. I just found some people who obviously not big sugar fans. They're eating nothing. Can we just get a shot of this? Nothing but lettuce, basically. A lot of lettuce in there, like a couple of rabbits. Now, you're obviously taking personal responsibility. Actually, no, you've eaten all the good stuff, haven't you? You've left the lettuce behind.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you find it hard to resist sugary foods? I mean, you're keeping yourself in shape.
Well, that's a lie about keeping in shape, but you know, it is personal responsibility. I think the big problem is these days that too many people spend time sitting in front of the computer, not exercising and getting out. Sugary drinks and that have always been around. Start regulating.
They've never been this cheap, though. You can never buy 17 bottles of Coke for $3 and that sort of stuff.
I agree with that, but again, people just take the easy way out. Buy something and exercise.
All right, I'm going to very quickly... Is there a dentist in the house? Is there a dentist? Put your hand up if you're a dentist. Just swing around here. Just see if we can find a dentist up here. Oh, there is. We've got a dentist in the house. What a coincidence. Sitting at the guest table with all our other guests. Hello there, sir.
Yeah, g'day.
Dr. Dave?
Yes.
Now, not just obesity, not just diabetes, the other problem that you're seeing with an increase in sugary drinks and that sort of stuff, what's your issue?
Yeah, well, in New Zealand it's quite easy to access sugar-sweetened beverages, and we're seeing the decay rate, especially amongst children, going up, and it's impacting on a whole lot of health issues, not only just decay, but everything from obesity to overweight children as well. I've
been hearing stories about, young kids, 2-year-olds, that sort of stuff, having their teeth ripped out. Have you seen that firsthand?
Yeah, I have. At the health boards, there's quite a long wait list for general anaesthetic for children to get quite a lot of work done on their teeth. It could be anyone. They could be 2 years old up to 5 and older, and they could be going back for repeat general anaesthetic to get multiple procedures done, such as couple fillings to having a lot of teeth out, just to relieve some infection and pain.
Just quickly, we don't have 9 out of 10 dentists here to recommend anything. 1 out of 10 dentists, do you think we should have a sugar tax?
Well, a tax is a hard call. The Dental Association has no
I'm not looking for an official policy. I'm asking for Dr. Dave. Do we need a sugar tax?
Dr. Dave!
We need some way to control how much sugar is being eaten in everyone. Basically, as long as we reduce sugar down to below 5% of our energy intake, according to the WHO anyway, we'll get...
That's a yes. Is that a yes? Yeah. Dr. Dave says yes to sugar
Dr.
tax.
Dave says yes.